Rahul Gandhi's first reaction after he was released from detention for the protest. He says they can do everything they want in our country. Voicing your opinion is illegal. This is Rahul Gandhi's first statement since then. But Arun, there was a light-hearted statement that he made yesterday. Okay, let's take a look at the sort.
It's on also the
today in our country, protesting is illegal. Voicing your opinion is illegal. So they can do whatever they want.
So what do you have to say about
I've said what I had to say. Thank you.
Now we're joined by my colleague Siddhant Mishra on the phone line. Siddhant, yesterday Rahul Gandhi on a lighter note said that I'm enjoying being manhandled, but we did see the kind of force that was used against Priyanka Gandhi as well. It is true that Congress was courting arrest, and this entire point of this dharna was to have a tussle with the police and to have those visuals on all the screens. That is true. But Rahul there hitting out at the government again, and his first reaction on the FIR is that voicing your opinion is illegal in this country and you will just be put behind bars for it.
Well, look, despite the permission being denied by Delhi police, Congress party senior leadership decided to go ahead with the protest. Itself shows that Congress party was aware about the ramifications of the protest, because protesting outside Prime Minister's house, protesting outside President's house is not allowed. These two are the highly sensitive areas. And anyone for that matter, tries to go there without any permission where 144 is in place, the legal action will be taken. And yesterday, Delhi police has done exactly the same thing. And in fact, dealt with the Congress Karyakartas strictly. They were detained. They were stopped to march to Raisina and the Prime Minister's house. And today also, Delhi police FIR is backed by the statements of the cops, those who have been injured in yesterday's march. There have been multiple injuries, which Delhi police personnel suffered, not just the constabulary level staff, but the senior officials also. And based on their statement, this FIR has been registered. Now, if Rahul Gandhi comes out and says that do whatever you want to do, he may be trying to give out the sense that he's fighting with the government. The fact is that his own Karyakartas have hurted, have caused injuries to the Delhi police personnel. So the FIR is very much within the legal ambit, and on the statements that have been given by the Delhi police that they suffered injuries. Now Rahul Gandhi also has this legal right to file a counter complaint saying that they are manhandled. In fact, some of the Congress leaders are claiming also that they were manhandled by the Delhi police. So they are also free to do this. We are living in a democratic country. Both the parties have a right to lodge complaints and the counter complaints. But fact here remains that Rahul Gandhi wants to give out a sense that he's doing aggressive politics. He wants to become the face of the opposition, and he wants to take the momentum forward. As I have been saying since yesterday, that the momentum was built on a very first day when he was summoned by the Enforcement Directorate. The Karyakartas were on street, and he and his party wants to take that momentum forward. So yesterday, this very 5th August was chosen for the protest on price rise and inflation and GST on commodities. Despite the refusal of the permission from the Delhi police, they decided to go ahead with the protest, being very much aware about the ramifications. The protest was carried out, and Delhi police stopped them. So Rahul Gandhi and the Congress party, the challenge is now of survival, of revamping the party after the continuous debacle in the polls. It's an opportunity for them to revive the entire party, and this is exactly what they are doing. Back to you.
Siddhant, CM Yogi Adityanath has also demanded an apology. So the BJP really pushing the point there. They are not willing to budge from the fact that Congress allegedly chose this day on Ram Bhumi Pujan anniversary. So Congress, are they taken aback that BJP made such a stretch and brought up such a point? Were they completely blindsided by it? They're trying to ignore it, but BJP really pressing on that point and now demanding an apology as well.
Well, actually, honestly speaking, everybody was aware about these two historic incident or for that matter developments that have taken on 5th August in the past. One is abrogation and the other is the Bhumi Pujan of Ram Mandir. And even Congress party leaders were very much aware about it. So whether deliberately this day was chosen to give out a strong message or to appease one particular community, or there was no deliberate intention. This date was suiting the senior leadership of the Congress party. This is something which Congress party has to clarify. But yes, they have given fodder to Bharatiya Janata Party to play politics, and exactly Bharatiya Janata Party is doing that. They are attacking Congress party for organizing the protest, for wearing black clothes on a day which is very auspicious. Auspicious for one particular community, Hindu community, because Ram Mandir Bhumi Pujan happened on that day, and B, for all the patriotic people in the country, because 370 was revoked by the Indian Parliament. So now BJP is attacking Congress, saying that when this particular day needs to be celebrated, needs to be celebrated by every Indian, by every Hindu. On that very day, this very Congress party, the grand old party of India, is on the streets and wearing black clothes. So this is exactly the fodder that Congress party has given now to the Bharatiya Janata Party to play politics on, and this is exactly what BJP is doing now. Back to you.
Thank you very much for those details, Siddhant. Some breaking news.